Welcome to People's Society. We created this channel to share our learning with you all. Do support us with your likes, shares, and comments. Subscribe to us for more informative videos. Spread love. In this we are going to discuss about the traffic signs and rules in India. There are many rules that we haven't noticed. Let's start discussing them. First topic is what are the traffic signs and rules in India. Understanding traffic signs is essential. Traffic signs act as silent conductors of the traffic on the road. Any person who holds a driving license and is eligible to drive a vehicle should have proper knowledge of traffic signs. The government has made it mandatory for any person who wants to obtain a driving license to be well versed with traffic signs. Let's next discuss about types of traffic signs. There are numerous traffic signs and each has its own purpose. The various traffic safety signs have been divided into three categories. They are traffic signs that are mandatory. The first category is mandatory signs. Ensures that the flow of traffic on the road is as smooth as possible. According to the Department of Roadways and Transportation, disobeying signs is a crime punishable by law. 2. Traffic signs that are cautionary. 40 cautionary traffic signs have been added by the Roadways and Transport Department. The main function is to warn the driver of the potential danger on the road ahead so that the driver can take necessary action. 3. Traffic signs that provide information. It provides information to the driver via the boards. The information may be about the distance left to cover to reach a specific destination, alternative routes, locations on the cautionary traffic signs. Next one is functions of traffic signs. Knowledge of traffic signs for any driver is necessary as they perform certain functions which are essential for road safety. They are the distance left, alternative routes, locations on the cautionary signs.
Importance of traffic signs in daily life. As per statistics provided by the government, 400 accidents occur in India every day. Also, as per the data provided by WHO, traffic crashes cost about 3% of the total gross domestic product of a country on average. So the importance of knowing the traffic signs and rules is essential. Traffic signs prevent the undesirable risks posed on the road to drivers and the passengers in the vehicle. Traffic signs make sure that order has ensued on the road, and if the signs are followed properly, the chances of accidents occurring are greatly minimized. Traffic signs also help in easy navigation of the routes. The significance of traffic signs and road rules in one's life cannot be overstated, and it should be given top priority. Any motorist who operates a motor vehicle on the road should be familiar with all traffic signs and regulations. The government has already made knowledge of the various traffic signs and restrictions essential for anyone wishing to earn a driver's license in India. Traffic rules in India. Aside from the traffic signs that are displayed by the government to ensure road safety and smooth operation of the traffic, other traffic signs such as road safety signs and rules have to be displayed and followed by the driver while driving. The list of these rules and signs is mentioned below. On a two-way road, the driver must drive on the left side of the road so that the oncoming traffic from the other direction can pass through smoothly. For one-way roads, the driver should allow any vehicle overtaking his or her vehicle through the right. If the driver is turning left, he or she should ensure that the vehicle should be on the left side of the road while leaving and entering the road. If the driver is turning right, he or she should drive the vehicle to the center of the road that he or she is leaving and drive to the right side of the road that he or she is entering gradually. It is mandatory for the driver to slow down at all interjunctions, pedestrian crossings, intersections, and road crossings. If the driver is driving the vehicle on a main road that does not have traffic regulation, he or she has to allow the vehicles to overtake from the right side. Hand signals are an important part of traffic signs as well. Some of them are: when the driver is slowing down his vehicle, he or she has to extend the right arm and swing it up and down gently. When the driver is stopping his or her vehicle, he or she has to raise the arm vertically for indication to the other vehicles behind it. If the driver is turning right or switching to a lane on the right side, he or she has to extend the arm straight out with the palm facing front. If the driver is turning left or switching to a lane on the left-hand side, he or she has to rotate the hand in the anti-clockwise direction. Every vehicle is equipped with direction indicators which should be used instead of hand signals. In case of emergency, the hazard indicator should be used, which will switch on both indicators. It is mandatory for the driver and the pillion rider on a two-wheeler vehicle to wear a helmet. It is necessary for the helmet to have the ISI mark, otherwise a fine will be levied on the rider. The driver is advised to not park his or her vehicle near a road crossing, on top of a hill, footpath, near traffic lights, on the pedestrian road, on the entrance of a building, or near a fire hydrant. The registration number of the vehicle is to be visible at all times. The vehicle should not be loaded in such a way that any of the lights are obstructed. This is done to maintain road safety and avoid any mishaps on the road. The driver should not drive in the reverse direction on a one-way road. The driver should not cross the yellow line marked on the road even while overtaking another vehicle. If the driver is driving the vehicle on a road with defined lanes, the indicator should be used before switching lanes. The driver should not cross the stop line painted on the road. The driver should use the horn only when required to reduce noise pollution. Also, the horn should not sound really shrill or loud. While driving, the driver should maintain a sufficient distance from the vehicle in front of him or her to avoid collision if the other vehicle slows down or stops suddenly. Unless an emergency, the driver should avoid sudden braking. While driving on a mountain or a steep hill, the vehicle that is going upwards should be on the right side. While driving a tractor or a goods vehicle, the driver should not exceed the number of passengers permitted in the vehicle. While carrying goods on a vehicle, the driver must be careful not to overload more than the capacity. Also, no explosives or inflammable goods are allowed on a public service vehicle. On a two-wheeler, only one pillion rider is allowed. The driver must not forget that the road is not only for motor vehicles. The drivers should make way for cyclists as well. Overtaking should only be done from the right side of the vehicle. If another vehicle is overtaking your vehicle, do not increase the speed. It can cause confusion which can lead to disastrous results. The driver should observe other vehicles in the rear view mirror before making a U-turn. He or she should also signal U-turn via hand. The driver should be alert when the amber light is flashed. Updated traffic rules in India. Traffic regulations enhance road safety and help to avoid accidents. The government has imposed numerous punishments for violations of traffic regulations, but with an increasing number of vehicles on Indian roads every day, traffic rules must be updated on a regular basis. For this aim, the government has its own research and development department. The goal of such a department is to maintain traffic discipline on the road so that it can run smoothly. As per the new Motor Vehicle Act, any person who is found watching a video while driving a motor vehicle in India is bound to be punished by law. With many vehicles now providing the riders in it the option to watch videos while traveling, it becomes common for many drivers to drive the vehicle and watch the video at the same time. This multitasking has already resulted in many accidents due to the driver's focus not being entirely on driving the vehicle. Another updated traffic rule is the banning of parking a vehicle in front of rescue vehicles such as an ambulance, fire truck, or a police vehicle. If any person is found doing so, he or she is punishable by law and has to pay Rs.2000 or more as fine depending on the city where he or she resides. A law that has been set by the Road and Transport Authority of India is that no person can be fined for the same offence twice unless the offence is overspeeding, although the new modification in the law is that if the offender loses the receipt for the fine paid and he or she is driving the vehicle in another state, then the fine has to be paid again.
Thanks for watching the full video. Comment your vision on this video and share with your family and friends. Let's learn together and share forever. Spread love.